Hello guys, and welcome to episode 17 of Enigmatica 6. Let's get into this, hey? So today we are gonna, we're gonna try to get into FLUXed networks. I'm not too sure if we're gonna actually be able to reach our goal, but we're gonna give it a red hot crack. All right, so last episode we got a few things from POWAH set up so that we could start getting into making the different crystals and stuff that we need, using like the energizing orb and the energizing rods and all that sort of stuff. And we try to set up a way to like automate it. Now it's not perfect. It still does glitch out a little bit. I did run it a few times between episodes, and it does what we need for now. I'm sure we'll come up with a better way. Or knowing me, I'll just get frustrated and just continue to use it the way it is. So the biggest thing that I think we're going to run into today is that we're going to need nitro crystals. And like we have the resources to make at least 16 of these. We have one nether star left. But the 20 million FE, I don't know if these bad boys that only have like 100 stored in each we'll be able to do this. I'm not too sure. Like I've never used POWAH before. I've never used the energizing orb up until the other day. So this is going to be an experiment for all of us. If we need to, we can obviously work our way up to these bad boys, the energizing rod, the spirited level, because they take the spirited crystals, which are just emeralds, and they're 1 million FE. So hopefully we don't need to go through all of this to get to that level. Hopefully we can do it. It just takes a long time, I'm hoping. So there's another thing we need to go through. So the reason we're doing that is so that we can get to our FLUXed controller, obviously. And then we need to go through this entire process of making these player transmitters. Again, I'm assuming like the recipe says the nitro version of the player transmitter. I haven't seen any other recipes that say otherwise. So I'm assuming that we have to have the nitro version. I guess we've got to find out. So to work all the way through these, we need to make, one of the previous level, and then we get to these player aerial or pearl. Sorry. So these bad boys is just one of these, and as far as I know, we just walk out and throw it at a zombie or a husk. Again, no idea. We'll play with that, work it out. So we're going to need a bunch of these flux cores as well, for crafting of like the flux plugs. And then the flux point also takes these cores, but it takes the ender gate, which is the nitro version of the ender gate, which is going to require us having more of these bloody cables. Yeah, more nitro crystals. So I think if I've worked it out, I think we've got enough to make, with 1 star, we should get enough of the nitro crystals to make a like 4 of these gates, I believe it is. Yeah, 4 of these gates, and then 1 controller, and then one of these gates gives us one of these. We'll end up with 4. Yeah. We'll end up with 4 points. So the points are the ones that remove energy from your FLUXed network. Yeah, so these are the ones that put it into your machines. So these ones, like as important as they are, we can kind of work around in conjunction with the use of like normal cables, right? This will just stop us having to run cables between levels and that sort of stuff. Especially when we start upgrading our cables, we don't have to make as many. We don't have to run them as far. That'd be good. And these flux plugs, which are a lot cheaper because they just take the block, and these are the ones that remove it from the block and add it to your FLUXed network. So I'm assuming if we put these ones on our our generators downstairs, for instance, that should wirelessly transmit to our network, I think. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's make ourselves one of these pearls, and then is it nighttime? Nope, it's just gone daytime. Well, we'll make a pearl, and then we'll move from there. Oh, and then we've got a couple of quests we need to open as well. They've been sitting in my inventory for a while, so we'll actually have a look at some of these quests while we're waiting for it to go nighttime. So where are we at? So we got some mechanism stuff that from a couple episodes ago that we haven't opened yet. So was this making their pressurized reaction chamber? Rare mechanism loot box. So we got there. And then from our gas burning generators. Ooh, we got 2 quantum entangular porters. That is awesome. Because I've been putting off making the entangular porters for a while now just because... What do we get? Dynamic tank? No idea. Just because they're expensive. Really, that was all it was. Biomass. More tanks with biomass. So what are these? Shift and N? The casing used in a dynamic multi-block tank. The structure is capable of storing great amounts of fluid. That's probably kind of cool. Are these expensive to make? Steel, buckets? Not really. These things are though. Yeah. This is why we haven't made one because it needs atomic alloy, which is, again, it's not super expensive to make. It's just we haven't set it up. But no, we have 2 of those, which is fantastic. You can go away. You can go away for now. I don't think I need you anymore. Hold on to you. And then what else we got here? I think we got some stuff in power that we unlocked last time. Yeah, here we go. So this gives us a couple more casings, which won't go astray today, that's for sure. Stop going out of that loop. The energizing orb. So that gives us 2 more of those bad boys, which, you know, guess won't hurt. The energizing steel, so that gives us a hardened battery. Ooh, it's a curio. So I wonder if that we can put that in our curio slots, and that just gives us an internal buffer. 4 million we can store in it. That's kind of cool. And that's as far as we've got. So we're about to start making blazing crystals, nitro. No, what are these called? Niotic crystals, spirited crystals, and then of course our nitro crystals. And then we're going to make all the capacitors to go with it. So we got to make sure we grab all those out and unlock all the quests as we go. Now, uranite? I don't know. This is used for reactors and stuff later, isn't it? Yes. Cool. Just got out of there. Alrighty. I'm interested to see. Let me charge this bad boy up. We can. I can hold 4 million FE. We're gonna put that in there. Okay, is it night time yet? I don't think it is. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that to do its thing, I guess let's start our way through the crafting process. Some of these items. So we're gonna need, well, blazing crystals to start with. So how many of these are we gonna need? I'm down to here. Oh, we're gonna need hardened crystals as well. I can't even remember what hardened crystals are made of. Let's go back through this. So players transmitted, hardened. So this is just made from energizing steel, which is easy enough, and we can make these capacitors, no dramas. We should actually have all that set up. So if we go hardened, let's go craft me 10 of these. It should better do this, no dramas. So blazing capacitors, let's make 10 of these, and it's gonna need to drop the rods in downstairs. So hopefully this works. And this is everything we're waiting for it to work. So nah, and it dropped 2 in again. No reason for it. Oh, because it takes so long, and the ticks that we've got aren't long enough. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pop this back up. This is what I was talking about. I thought we were going to have issues with some of those items that take extra amount of time. So this thing needs 90k FE. More ticks. Let's go 200. I know I should have done a little bit more testing between episodes so that we don't have to sit here and jankily watch me try to work my way through this again. We just want to see one crystal, that's all. Come on. Come on. I think it worked. I think it worked. What's this at? That doesn't count down, but that's fine. So, come on. Alright, so the 200 tick seems to be a thing. Alright. Let's go... what was it again? No, there it is. Blazing? They didn't make it? Did we not? Let's craft some of these. One blaze rod. Input. Okay. I'm a little confused as to why that's not working for us. Blazing. Let's see if you can spell. Blazing. That's still not spelling. Good use. It was definitely making the crystals, so I don't know where they went. Right. Go and see what we've done up here. It just never runs smoothly, does it? So what do we got here? We go. Nope. Blazing capacitor needs. That's energizing steel. Needs 4 blazing crystals. Yep, that should be working. So I have no idea where those crystals went. Because it was definitely crafting blazing crystals, wasn't it? We were putting the rods on there and it was making them. I'm lost. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone for a minute. I'm going to go and try to work out what it is that I have that I've broken. Yay for testing before episodes. And then, yeah, I'll be back once I've worked out what I've messed up. Okay, so... yeah, massive redesign here. I started getting frustrated. I tried a couple of different of the timers and stuff from RF Tools, and I could not get this to do what I wanted. So I did some Googling, and it turns out that there is a way simpler way to do this, and it's actually on the Enigmatica 6 wiki. So if I'd looked at that first, it probably would have saved us an entire rambling episode, last episode. But hey, where's the fun in that? We learnt. I learned a few things about RF Tools, bits and pieces as well, so, you know, it's all good. So what we got here, very simple. We've got pretty pipes. We've got a couple of speed and stack extractions on these bad boys. And yeah, basically this is still set to pulse. Every time it drops an item, it pulses, it drops an item. Since the item's made, it comes through as it goes past the comparator here. That pulses that, drops another one in. We don't need to worry about messy timers, any of that sort of stuff. It doesn't matter if one item takes longer than the other. It just works. Way simpler. So I'm going to change this up for sure. I think what we'll do is we'll actually end up mounting these to the roof, which I think would be cool, and just have like an array of lasers on the roof pointed down with this in the center, and we'll see if we can come up a different way to do this. But yeah. So that was a thing. So for anyone who just watched the last episode, and you're probably screaming at me saying, geez, what are you doing? This is retarded. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll prove to you guys that it works. If we go blazing, we'll grab these crystals out. Let's just drop 10 of these bad boys. Well, actually, let's not do 10. Do 4. Start. Bam. Drops it in. Does its thing. And any minute now, we need to upgrade these things for sure. Boom. Pops through. There's another one in. Look at that. How good is that? Yeah. Well, we tried to do our own thing. Didn't work. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a whole bunch of these capacitors and bits and pieces ready to go so that we can start crafting. What we might actually do is upgrade these if we can. No, we'll focus. We'll get what we need done first, and then we'll upgrade that later. So yeah, I'll go through and get everything I needed to craft it up. This is probably going to take a while, and I'll cut back when we go to throw this pearl at a zombie and see what happens, because I've never done that before. Anyway, this is going to take a while. It's going to take a long time. We definitely need to upgrade these. Yeah, so we'll let that go. I've got a bunch of the different capacitors and that just queued up waiting to go. The green ones, they take a long time. But I think it is nighttime. So let's go and let's go throw this bad boy at a zombie. Which we may have to go out this way a little bit because of our lanterns. Just stop spawns, but that's okay. We'll find... There's one. Okay, wonder if it matters if they've got armor or not. Here goes. Oh, hang on. How do you throw it? How do you throw it? It didn't work. Aerial pearl. It says throw. How does one throw? Ah! No. 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 Nope. Nope. Okay. I have no idea how you use this pearl. Well, looks like there's something else I need to go do some research on and figure out how we use this. Anyway, I will figure out how this pearl works, and I will continue to let that stuff craft down in the basement. And I'll cut back once we've got all the bits and pieces we need. And I'm running away from you. Okay, quick update. Yeah, so this is going to take a hot minute. I went and upgraded a couple of these energizing rods. I just made 6 because I managed to craft 6 cables, and that's what I needed. So, yeah, so that's making it go heaps quicker. But yeah, this is going to take a hot minute. Thought it'd show you guys the wondrousness, if that's a word, of this in action. It's going to take a while. I've got a few other bits and pieces crafted up here. Apparently we need like 32 of each of these for the quests. I'm not doing these ones. And there's some more of these Niotic ones in the crafting queue. And the player aerial pearl, what I was doing wrong is all you need to do is click it on a zombie that's not wearing any armor. I went out, gave it a whirl, and it worked straight away. So, hey, that's nice and easy. Don't have to throw it, just click it. Anyway, I will let this continue to run, and yeah, this is going to take a moment. Okay, so that took a long time. Yeah, this is reminiscent of like the time that I had to take between cuts when I was doing the bees there. Like that took a long time, but this took a long time. But we got there in the end. So we've got all the way up to our 2 nitro capacitors, 2 of the spirited, and then these ones here we created 32, I believe it was, of each of them. That's for these ones here. So we may as well go ahead and grab all of these. Oops, doing it again. Grab that. What do we got here? Ooh, 2 energizing rods. Heck yeah. Oh, what do we got here? Block of uranite. Block of that one, and some dry ice. Okay, and this bad boy, what did we get? An energy cell. Ooh, a nitro energy cell. Oh, 140 mil. Sweet. I'll take that. And what have we got out of that? And then here we've got power loot box, another power loot box, another power loot box, and then we'll get around to creating these ones. So we only get 50 levels for that one, and this one we get a few things, but 64 of these bad boys. Like that's a lot of nether stars. We are nowhere near that at this stage. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? So we got some of these charged snowballs. You throw those and they bring down lightning, which is crazy. Uranite, which we will uranite. I think I'm saying that wrong. Do we get basic universal cables? Really? Yeah. Dry ice. This is fantastic though. We will definitely take that, and the uranite will break down as well. Oh, yeah, that's a quest. That's also a quest. Wrong one. 8 more blocks. Brilliant. Oh, so we got energy cell because we got that, and hey, cool. That's nice and easy. I made cables before. Why didn't that unlock? That's weird. Anyway, what do we get then? What do we pick up then? We got some more uranite. Uranite? A furinator. Okay. This energy rod's awesome. Oh, we got 2 of them. That is fantastic. We will definitely be using that. Anyway, let's get back to what we were what we were supposed to be doing. Go back in there. All of this can go away for now. We will keep those out because we'll use them in a sec. All right, so we are. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to do this. So if we go back, actually, we should actually better just dump all of this into the system and click. Where are we? Craft 1 nitro. Go. Oh, start. And it's done. It's done already. That is fantastic. And then can we do this? Boom. We've got our flux thingy. How is that not a quest? Flux networks. I don't even know if flux networks are in this. Doesn't look like it is. That's okay. I swear it was, but I'm clearly wrong. It doesn't come under. It's not under power. RF tools. We haven't really delved into that yet. Thermal series. We haven't. Tools and armor. It's not under that. Challenges. Nope. Nope. Tetra is something we need to get into, and this is all the magic mods we haven't touched really, other than bees. We haven't touched any of that. Okay. Well, I thought this was quests, but clearly we are not right. All right. What do we need next? We need our flux storage. So we should be able to make. Oops, not too many. Flux storage. Bam, we'll grab that. Now the next thing we're gonna need is these flux plugs and flux points. So these ones, yeah, this is where it's gonna get messy. All right, so what do we want to make? One's cheaper. This one takes obsidian, and the core gives us 4. Alright, so we need to make this. So we need any form of those cables. I made those cables before, so I don't know what's going on there. Sorry, bear with me. So we will go. Surely we don't need nitro cables for it. Do we? Do. Okay, so let's make 20 of those. Of course, we're missing iron bars. How do I not? Oh, that is the wrong part. Nope. It's like this, isn't it? There we go. 64 will do. That's something we probably need to teach it at some point, but we'll get to that later. Make toy. That'll do. Okay. Where are we? This is the harder. Like I said, these are the harder ones because once we get to other bad boy, we'll be fine. Make that. That's okay. So it worked that time. Yeah, we made 6, or maybe it was the wrong tier. I don't know. We chuck that in there, and then we need. So is that? No, we need 4 of these, don't we? So. Okay. We can autocraft this, so let's do that. Let's make just 1, 2. Look here. We just need 1. We need 1. Start, make me 1. Make 1. Thank you. Let's then have a look. Are we really out of ender cores? No. Okay. I thought I made a bunch of these before. 5 of those. They take a lot. Alright, so that's doing its thing. I'm getting some crazy lag right now. What is going on? That's a little strange. Hopefully that's not coming across on the screen for you guys. 18 FPS. My FPS has tanked. That is fantastic. What is happening here? Well, it gets even worse down here. It's not doing anything. Anyway, we'll continue on. I think I can make it work. Maybe. Actually, I think it's getting worse. Is it getting worse? No, 18 FPS. All right. I'm just gonna do a quick restart and see if we can get rid of this this lag. 1 sec. Okay, quick restart, and it seems like we are. Let's have a look. F3. Yeah, back to 60 FPS. So awesome. Still feels a little jittery though. I don't know what's going on there, and I have no idea what caused it. It's not like we put down any new machines yet. Anyway, moving on. So we'll make our nitro energy cable. We'll take our 6 of those. What's that? That eats away at our crystals pretty bad. Now we need to make. We'll give us 4 of those bad boys. Oh, you don't stack. Of course you don't stack. Why would you stack? That's no fun. And make 1 of those. It's a couple of them. Bam, bam, buddy, bam. Right, and then these bad boys are the cheap ones. We'll make a couple more of these. I buy a couple. I made 64 because I ship quick everything. Because why not? Make a bunch of that, and then let's make 11 of those. Cool. Because that's what you needed. Go in there. Alrighty, so now we need to find a home for this. Where are we gonna put this? We can probably put it in that corner for now, hey? Let's put it here. Yeah. And then this bad boy just goes on top like that. Now we need to create. Looks pretty cool, hey? We need to create a network now. Please select the network. Create a new network. We will call it Eastwood's network. That is fine. We're going to be orange because everything needs to be orange. We don't have to worry about encrypting it, do we? No. We'll just... Nah. That will do. Yeah, that'll do. Why can't we create? Sure, we don't have to make a password. We do. Password. Create. Bam. Alright, so we have nothing connected. We go downstairs, and I think if we grab, so this one provides energy to adjacent blocks, actively removes energy from your flux network. These ones receives energy from adjacent blocks passively, adding energy to your flux network. So this is the one I think we need, right? Like if we grab that. Is that right? Nope. So let's have a look here. I don't. So it's got a pretty good transfer mode. Surge mode, disable limit. Let's have a look. This isn't receiving anything, so maybe that was the wrong one. Maybe that was the wrong one. Maybe it's flux point that we need. Plug point. That work. That's for wireless charging. Already. I don't know what I'm doing here. That's us. Create a new network. We don't need to do that. Oh. Like that's connected, so I would have thought that should be working. There's no reason I can think, like surely these don't need. Nope. 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 If we go straight to the machine. Maybe connect that. Connect that to the network. I'm doing something wrong. Clearly. Is there something in here that we need to do? There we go. It had no ability to store because I hadn't added that to the system yet. Yeah. It's always something, right? So I wonder which one did that. Right. Well. I don't know which one. I don't know which one did that. But that's it in the nutshell anyway. So we will sort this out in a sec. Blocks. So this one receives energy from adjacent blocks. Yeah, it has to be the plug. It has to be the plug. Yeah. So it's this bad boy. Has to be. Maybe. I'm assuming. But why is there no energy in? Anyway, look, we've got it sort of sorted out, so it's fine. We now have wireless. Like this will get like wireless charging as well. So this should charge. If we go like this, come down to here. We go to where are we? Nope. Here we go. Hotbar. Is this charging? It is not. Oh, apply. Derp. Enable wireless. Yes, apply. Now it's, yep, fully charged. How good is that? How good is that? And this stayed full, so we clearly had the right one. So this is what we want. It's definitely the plug. I think what we could probably do is actually stick these plugs onto all of it and then remove all of these power cables going up into the roof and then just use the points to do what we need to do. Like, you know, have a point there which attached to this and upstairs and all the rest of it. But yeah, that's something we'll work on probably in the next live stream. I think we'll get a few things cleaned up and do a little bits and pieces like that. Okay, guys, so that's all we're going to have time for today. It's another one of those sort of long, rambly episodes. It seems to be a bit of a thing lately, especially when I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, like I said, this is going to be it for today, but thank you so much for coming along. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe and like buttons, and leave comments, all that sort of stuff. Again, if there's anything you think I could do better, or you got any advice, like please throw it down in the comment section. I'll take all the advice I can get. But yeah, also I should be streaming pretty soon as well. So if you're interested in that, streaming over on Twitch, the links for that will be in the description as well. But once again, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Peace.